We're back, baby.
Hey.
Our shit is back. Let's go.
Hey.
Did you guys
Go
miss
time,
us?
bitches.
That's right. Go time. Did you guys miss us? We missed most of you. Um, Welcome again to the lunch at the Unfriendly Black Hotties table. I am your hostess with a moderate amount. The artist formerly known as Trisha Cheeks. And I'm here with the crew. Hi, crew. I missed you guys.
What's
Hi.
up?
Who else is on?
How's it
Who else
going?
is at the table? It's good.
Uh,
It's good. 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 What's
okay.
happening, Doc?
Nothing much. You know me, always doing stuff and being busy everywhere but where I'm supposed to be.
Right?
But
Same.
it's been
That
good.
tracks. That
I need
tracks.
Mother Nature to get her mind right, but we're good.
Listen, I feel like Mercury's retrograde just ended, so I feel like I blame that and the groundhog. I feel like if of all the things that we should abolish besides daylight saving
Tony
time,
and his
people,
big old rook.
fuck that big ass groundhog.
Oh, so the groundhog saw its shadow. Is that what all this commotion is
Yeah,
about?
so he saw his shadow allegedly. I don't know how we can know if he can see. We can't communicate with that.
I mean, men see their shadows all the time. They don't have to cause this much calamity.
I mean, vampires can't see themselves in mirrors or some shit, right? So like,
Ugh.
they don't know. They know they're vampires though. Like that groundhog know he ain't shit.
Basically,
But I'm also upset that the
His
groundhog
whole
is
lineage.
married. It's
he
just
is
all of
ground-
them.
he
The
is
groundhog
Well, you know what?
He has a wife.
Gotta keep the lineage going for
Why?
all of this mess. For the mess.
lineage
The
of
best.
losers, just losers.
I'd rather have more. I'd rather have more Kennedys than more groundhogs. Fuck
Oh,
Coxatawny.
I'd rather have more Benjamins, as in the actual Bills, than all of them.
hey,
That's true.
listen.
I thought you were talking about Andre Benjamin, but hey, whips.
I'll take that one too.
Hey,
Yeah, a good Gemini man. See, he's a
good
Gemini man
one.
you can
Welcome
trust.
to the 92%.
Yes,
Yeah.
hey.
The rest of
Hey.
you, remember, this is a privilege.
We're back on board, by the way.
I'm back on my bullshit.
You got off, giggity.
I really shouldn't take time off, but every once in a while, I gotta.
It's like an infinity pool of shenanigans. Put that on the
That
merch
is true.
list. We need to get the merch list back up too. Maybe I'll make some. Maybe I'll find a sticker machine and start making.
You can. I mean, the Etsy girlies is where it's at. They got that on lock.
I have so many ideas and so
we
many.
We need to get you a manager to
Oh,
keep
yeah.
you track of all your
I need.
ideas.
You know what I need? I need VC money. I need backing money. That's what I
There
need.
you go.
I don't need them.
We need a
Shark Tank
sponsorship now.
fuckers, except for maybe Mark Cuban. I fuck with Mark Cuban.
Hmm.
But I wouldn't even fuck with the dude that did Fubu. I wouldn't even fuck with him.
Yeah, no, him.
Kevin O'Reilly can suck it. The one chick, that lady, chick, she might be all right. Yeah,
I don't know. She be lowballing like crazy.
No, I don't like cheap.
I think that's because she's used to being lowballed.
Probably.
So that doesn't
mean she's gotta perpetuate the patriarchy. Shit, yeah. That's what I don't like about some women. They get to these powerful positions and be like, I'm gonna act like these men now. And that's the wrong way to do it. That's just me.
There's literal studies done on that, by the way. Just
yeah, we could get
there's at least like a couple that explain that exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like we've talked about that before too.
We've seen that in this current circus of administration. We've seen it, unfortunately, in real time.
We did originally title this first episode is for Black people anyway, but I also added the caveat, but all people can listen at your own risk. Or entertainment. So it will be some version of that on all of our platforms. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe to us on YouTube, Substack, all the places where you can get your podcast episodes. And our Instagram at WBQC_. That's right. Right. So we're just getting back into the groove of things, and we've got a kind of new way of how we're going to be talking about the next topic. So we've got some things planned that we're going to talk about later on, but we were just kind of going to make this a kind of pop culture affair. We haven't talked to each other in a while, so we've got a lot of things to discuss. I don't know if you guys are still on that kind of, with everything that's trending, with all the success of Sinners during this award season. It's been great to see. I'm so glad anybody but Timothy Chalamet won Best Actor, but I'm so glad Michael B. Jordan won. The ovation he got was just lovely, and he took his mom.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Lori Harvey's somewhere like, damn, I could have waited for the Oscar.
And honestly, I'm loving the love that women have been receiving. The Women of Sinners and March is just a lovely thing to see.
Happy Women's History Month, guys.
Yeah.
Also, happy Black History Lifetime.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know what February was on, but it's Black History year, okay? Like, it's already been 366 Black on my side, but for the rest of the year,
So you just count every...
Yep. I don't know what the universe was on in February, but you need to cut it out by the time Juneteenth get around here. Don't be playing nobody's face like that.
Yeah. Happy Melanated March.
There you
on
go.
that note. Because y'all couldn't act right in February, so now we're just taking over the whole year.
I need Juneteenth plans. I need to find.
That's a good idea. I wonder if there's like a parade or something.
I wonder if there's like maybe when I start my OnlyFans and I become a dom, I can.
Oh, you gonna cash out?
White boys to. That's what I'm gonna do. It's just marinate on that. Let that milk sustain.
You are gonna cash out during Juneteenth.
Meanwhile, I lived up with shacking up with some white boy. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
That would be beyond hilarious. But honestly, up OnlyFans. I need more people to talk about that. I've looked into it, and y'all need to be honest about that.
I feel like I saw something on Instagram, and God only knows if it's true. But that BBW content was like coming up at all this influx of skinny talk and all the GLP-1s and blah blah blah, and it just goes to big girls never go out of style. It just about who is whoever trying to dictate the narrative of what's hot or not. And I think all of us probably grew up in that kind of like Kate Moss. I mean, God bless her. She does not like. She's always been thin, but that kind of heroin chic era. Mm-hmm. We all kind of have mental things around it. So like now that I'm kind of like in my 30s, I kind of take that more to heart. And like, I'm not going to give in to that. I feel like if I was a teenager in this era, I would have totally been trying to talk my mom into getting me Wegovy or some shit.
I think that's like the interesting part of like the difference between millennials and the tail end of Gen Z and this going into Gen Alpha is like technology is in their face every single day, and whether their parents let them have it or not, they're going to see all of these things because someone at school has their phone and is showing them like, oh, this is the new trend for this, or this is how you can do this and this is how you can do that. But when we were coming up and all we had for reference were magazines, the diet culture on every page, so it's literally the same exact thing, it's just more, it's like faster to you. Exactly. So I don't know how so many of these people and a lot of these even TikTok channels or pages or Instagram pages, they're all, a good chunk of them are AI bot driven. And I'm like, oh yeah, that makes it like twice as worse than what it was. And when we were younger, getting it straight from a magazine that said that they spoke to a dietitian. Now it's not even a dietitian that's telling you these things. It's some random person who made a chat bot who is now a allegedly 75-year-old woman talking about, oh, this is how I stay skinny and how I've looked this young at 75. And I'm like, first of all, the image you're showing me of a particular palm-colored individual, that is not how they look at 75.
Like, let's just get that out the way now, because no, what we're not gonna do.
So first, I'm immediately gonna call it AI because you lied to my face. But second of all, when they get to like when they course correct and they're like, all right, fine, she's 20 something. Even still, I'm like, no, because why is this the new thing? Food and grocery prices are high as I don't know what. Gas prices are high as I don't know what. And now you're trying to tell me, you know what you should be? Skinnier. Are you trying to tell me I'm about to be poor, so therefore I need to be skinnier to
basically they're trying to make poor chic. They're like, oh,
yeah,
you're
can
poor.
y'all stop
you
trying to make poor chic?
Yeah, they really are.
No. Especially at the rate that where they treat the unhoused, like that's not congruent. And it's very awkward.
They punish you for being poor.
But I'm not trying to get skinny. I'm trying to get strong as fuck for the war.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I do the opposite. I make sure to follow muscle mommies and people who love see, like, people who love to see fit, strong women. Like, what is that meme? It's like, don't forget why you're doing this. And like, they will show a picture of them, like literally Hulk smashing some dude, like in the middle of doing a rep.
Or my favorite one is squeezing a man's head with my thighs.
Yes.
Like popping a watermelon.
That would make you so much money on OnlyFans, let me tell you.
Or I've discussed this with one of our cohorts because she was writing a muscle mommy like inspired script. She was like, well, some people have let's just come up. She's like, let's come up with a number. I think she called it like barbell baddie. Shout out to her. But I was like, if we need to make that merch, I'll give you a cut because all proceeds should go to your
we really do need to get on merch here.
I'm making a note of it. I got new notebooks coming, so hold on.
Not just to keep.
Do you want
when I'm in transition? You can make me whatever you want, Doc.
Like one of the leather ones I made. Do you want me to make you one?
Oh, that would be so nice.
I'm not gonna say no.
Okay, well. I'll send you the place where I get the leather from, and you just pick out your color.
Okay.
I don't need an excuse to go to Michael's. Truthfully, I do not.
It's like I don't need an excuse to go to Office Max. It's fine.
But honestly, if you want me to make you one, I can make you one, and I can get like the string and stuff.
Notebooks.
Yeah. That way, it's one like you can reuse and then like refill it with whatever notebook you want to put in it.
Yeah.
Y'all are too damn cute.
Oh, like cow fur. That'd be cute. I'm in a cow phase. But so all that to say, if you're gonna be getting into the gym, notebooks. If you're gonna be in my brain now is all on notebooks and pens. What pens can I buy now? Shit. If you're getting back into the fitness arena, don't get. First of all, if you're not diabetic, don't ask for this shit. There are ways you can do things, and just prioritize yourself first, not necessarily how you look, but how you feel. I just go off vibes, and I let the doctors weigh me. Your doctor's like, "Oh, you look great." I'm like, "Hell yeah." Because imagine if I locked in and like actually counted my macros.
And honestly,
I can only be so fine for you guys because if I'm too fine, it's over for you hoes. You know what I mean? So I gotta save some dick for the rest of you.
Well, you know what? Respect. But honestly, the way I feel, you can have all of it. You can have all the dick. No, don't nobody want that.
I really want. I mean, look, I love the one I'm with, but sometimes I'm shaking like a Polaroid picture.
And anybody who is getting back into their fitness journey, like seriously though, before you start training your body, train your algorithm, because you
that's a good
don't want to be out here following a bunch of yahoos and a bunch of quote unquote fitness influencers who are trying to push stuff on you. just start that first and train your mind, because that's the strongest muscle.
Mentally prepare yourself and find like-minded communities. There are tons of influence. That's a good point, Whips. There are a ton of people on like Instagram, for example. This is my favorite app. There are tons of people on Instagram. They'll be like, I'm 5'5", 260, work out 3 or 4 times a week. I'm, this is my fitness. If you're looking for someone who is built like you.
Yes.
There are tons of people like that, like across the spectrum. So, and don't also, to that effect, don't get sucked into what haters are saying in those comments. Because again, they're just bot trolls. Yeah. And there's going to be haters wherever you go. So if you see other people grinding, be patient with yourself until you make it a routine, and just be good to yourself, because you don't want to hurt. One thing I really focus on, I've told y'all this, is that I go overboard. So one thing I really want to do is learn more about proper ways to do the fitness so I don't hurt myself, and that just like opened up more interest for me. So I think that don't be so hard on yourself either. If you only go a couple times a week for the first month, you're going.
Exactly. You're just starting out.
And don't feel the need to rush. If you work out 2 times a week, folks, that's more than the average American.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Damn. If you go to a gym or work out or move your body with fitness in mind for 30 minutes twice a week, that's more than the average American.
So I'm a fit bitch.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're definitely more fit than probably your neighbor.
Me or and my yoga. Who is,
listen, but yoga, is slimmer.
Kettlebells and my stepper. Okay.
Yeah.
Show me a picture of your stepper.
Okay, I will.
What I'll say to that is, when you're on Instagram and you find these influencers, or you're on TikTok or wherever, or YouTube, and anybody is trying to sell you anything, ask for their credentials, because a lot of people don't put that in their bio. They won't put in their bio, NASM CPT. They won't put in that they're a certified personal trainer, or
you can't put what you don't got.
Strength and conditioning coach. And some of them leave it off on purpose.
Because they ain't got it.
No, well, not the ones that don't have it, but the ones that do have, they leave it off on purpose, so that way people aren't intimidated by the fact that they have even more certifications beyond what they say. Because a lot of them have gone to school for exercise science, and then they went on to get the strength and conditioning coach and these other things, other certifications. But if somebody's trying to sell you something and it's like, buy this app or buy my PDF download, message them if you can, or whatever it is, and be like, what are your credentials? Because I really want to work with someone who knows what they're doing, instead of someone that's selling me a program that works specifically for their body and what made them reach the point to where they are on Instagram. Because 9 times out of 10, when they started on Instagram, they didn't look that way. So they have gone through and archived quite a bit of their previous Instagram life. So just when you're looking at these things and you're looking in these people, into any trainer of any kind, ask up front, what are your credentials? Is there a site where I can see that it says certified through expiration date? Because if you went beyond that expiration date, I don't know if you're doing extra work to keep it alive and that you actually care.
Facts. So those are renewable licenses. Yeah. Yeah.
And not all of them require a renew cycle or even continuing education. But if this is something you told me you're passionate about, I want to know, what else do you do? What can you do? Or are you just giving me something that worked for you? Because if it only worked for you and it got you to this point, there's a very good chance that I'm about to give you hundreds of thousands of dollars for something that's not going to work for me.
Correct.
And you don't know how to course correct to make it work for me. So ask those questions up front.
Health is wealth, and you shouldn't have to have wealth to have health. So, especially on these grams and stuff. And listen, I think a lot of the more reputable people will be like, "Hey, I am this or this in the content of the video." So those are stuff definitely people you should follow. Like, this works for me. It might not work for you. Consult such and such. Listen to those people because they're not trying to sell you a bill of goods, but some of them are trying to sell y'all homemade protein powders.
Yeah, and we've seen the fallout of that on TikTok.
Discount, collagen powder, Temu or some shit. Like, don't fall for everything, guys. Be smart and don't.
All the influencers I follow, they're pretty upfront about that. Like, they'll tell you, like, "Hey, I don't have this degree, but I've been working on this or curating this for years, and I've talked to so and so," and it's like, "Oh, okay." And then there are others who are like, "Yeah, I have this degree in X, Y, and Z. I studied this," and it's like, "Oh, I'm licensed at this." When I hear license, I tingle because I'm like, "Oh shit, you certified?" It's like, "Thank you." Yeah. As soon as I hear license, oof.
We love educated people.
Yes, we love an educated bunch.
Don't let someone else's dramatic transformation stop you for getting your squat on.
Yeah, and again, you can still follow them, but like, be cautious about things.
Don't buy everything they're selling, and look for consistency as well. I think consistency is key. Like, no one is. I mean, unless you're one of us, sometimes the genetics give you the BBL effect whenever you put in. God knows it happens to me. Yeah. But you can tell within the transformation and just body recomposition if you're working those things or not. So don't think someone's miracle ass in 3 weeks is going to be something you can achieve. She bought that ass and then she started working out after she healed. So study
don't
everything.
Get me wrong, that's hard too. Like, I don't want to be that person, but like, buying your ass is hard too, because that's a struggle.
There's a lot of non-reputable, and that's a dangerous surgery as well.
It is,
because
one of the most dangerous surgeries.
It's a very dangerous, risky surgery because there's a large vein that goes across where you're supposed to intersect. If you cut that, that's a major flow to the heart, right? Like a major heart flow to the heart. So if you cut that shit, and this is why it makes me so uncomfortable when girls can go do it in their homie's apartment or some shit. It's not getting your hair braided. Or like, you get your hair braided anywhere. Okay,
that's how they treat it, though. They rent rooms in dodgy hotels, and they just inject them with whatever.
To do that. I want people to either buy some resistance bands and learn some routines, or just get your bands up.
And it's not that people don't want to do that. They want quick results, because that's the society that we live in. We reward people for taking high risk and want quick, cheap results. And in the end, you're putting your life at risk. Like, you essentially let somebody cut you up like a Christmas ham. So I'm just so thankful that I learned to love myself at such a young age, because I know it's hard. Again, as a 90s kid, I know it's hard. They were literally like trying to get us to slam down Slim Fast and Cosmopolitan magazines on how to be this, that, and the third. And it's just like, the fact that is making a return it's diabolical.
Yeah. Well, when they were trying to make Raven-Symoné skinny when we were growing up, I was upset with that. And now that she's like authentically herself, she seems very comfortable. She's got like her Elton John glasses on all the time in every room. Yeah. I was like, this is why I looked up to her. Like, she was just she didn't want to be anything else, and she was just thrust in the limelight at such a young age. Like, that's why I always will have mad respect for Raven-Symoné, because I feel like, or even like Hilary Duff to an extent, because Hilary Duff is thick for some reason. I don't know what her leg routine is. I'm glad she's making the comeback, but god damn, Hilary Duff.
And Nelly Furtado, I think that's
also yes. Yes.
Like, she was almost the opposite. She was, she had the body that everybody said you were supposed to have. And as she got older, she just kind of grew into her comfortable body. And it's like, she loved it there. I was like, thank you.
Rihanna on a good day. Yeah. Rihanna, like, I love
Janae Monáe, another one, because she's petite. And she's like, as I got older, like, it was harder to maintain that weight. Yeah, but honestly, she looks so good to me now.
She does.
Like, I would hit on her in the club for real.
Who wouldn't? There's two things it's hard to be: black and gifted and short and thick. Because when you're all 4, you're fucked.
Uh-huh.
That's the hand you felt.
Certainly all 4.
It's hard, man.
Hard out here for y'all. I see.
It's fucking difficult.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of hard, I just
giggity.
I know. I was like thinking of the perfect segue, and I was like, that'll do. I am loving these sound bites. What was that pastor's name? Jamal, the one who just told
Jamal Bryant.
Such a hard time right now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't heard, allegedly in the last week or so, some pastor who jumped on the bandwagon for the Black Target boycott said it was over. We didn't consult the committee. The delegation did not consult him.
Yes.
I think he just wanted some more clicks after the late Reverend Jesse Jackson's funeral.
AKA money.
Yeah. So he just wanted more things to line his collection plate. So obviously, Threads, which is my new favorite place to get themes, memes, and solid clapbacks.
Threads is so messy.
Said, brother, you're not leading this, bro. No one asked you. And so the impetus of this, because 3 people centered around a woman in Minneapolis where Target is headquartered, started the boycott. And then a month later at his church, which is the one that went viral, this Reverend Jamal or whatever said, we're going to do a nationwide Target boycott. All fine and good. But even on a podcast he does for his church, he admitted that this woman, and I don't recall her name, but this woman in
is it Nikema?
I think it is. Let me look it up. But that she even admitted that she's the one that started it, and that he just helped amplify it. How you gonna say, okay, well, I didn't start it, but then you gonna end it, my brother?
Sir, that's not how this works.
My brother,
forever getting on the internet reminding women why we can't believe men. Because
for those of you who watch reality television, I do not, but. And this isn't like a flex or anything. One franchise I don't watch is Housewives of Potomac. Jamal Bryant is Giselle Bryant's ex-husband. So if you watch Real Housewives of Potomac,
people talking about
yes. So
Jamal Bryant, preacher man. I don't like that.
Jamal Bryant was, to me, this whole Target boycott is over. Was him trying to get away from his new wife's. She's not new. They've been married for a minute now, but. That wife had a dress scandal during Christmas. Very tight fitted. For to be a first lady of a church to wear that type of tight fitted, almost skin and tone type dress. That's like, who do you really want to upset the elders in your church? Are you really trying to get the Black Christian community to dislike you?
Because look at here, that's one way to do it.
Yeah. So to me, I think that's what was going on. But him trying to say, oh, this boycott is over when the movement was started by women, and considering that most of the shoppers inside of Target at any given moment for the past however long Target has been a business have been women. Of course, women are going to lead this because there's no man that you're going to send inside of a Target and say, get these things, and they get you the exact things that you asked them for.
No, you take a man into Target and you just spend his money. He doesn't have any say.
Exactly. So, and on top of that, Target, was it in November or post Christmas? I think they said they were planning to spend upwards of $1 billion to regain their retail foothold because people haven't been coming for the last 2.5 years. So now they're saying they're spending this $1 billion. Now Jamal Bryant says the boycott is over, but no demands that the women who started the boycott, who initiated the conversations with Target in the first place, have been met. So how much money did they give you?
Exactly.
That's my question. And what foothold did you tell them that you had with Black people? What type of sway did you tell them you had with Black people that you thought that we would just be like, oh, okay, boycott's over?
Yeah. In this climate, that was your worst move. Yeah. Especially after what Target did, playing in people's faces on Christmas, that whole Black Friday mayhem that they had. Like at that point, now everybody was on board. After that, they're like, okay, y'all done play with us for the last time.
Yeah.
And especially when Ulta, who famously has never backed down from, DEI efforts and inclusion of their products, the fact that for a while Ulta was really tight and Target, like linked in with Target, and right after Target rolled their stuff back, Ulta was like, we'll be pulling out all of our little shops and kiosks and shit out of your stores by the end of 2026. That was definitely a dip in revenue for them as well. So, I think at the end of the day, I thought I would miss Target because I love me a Target run. I don't miss Target.
But honestly, I think it was a good thing because it showed people that, listen, it's honestly at this point, it's bigger than Target. Because all these other companies see like, oh, when people really do decide they don't want to fuck with you no more, that's it. It's a wrap. A lot of people said that since they haven't been there, they found other means. They now have community. Yeah. People get together with their neighbors and they go grocery shopping at markets, or they get together and they have these runs, or they buy direct. You know how important it is for business now when you buy direct and they have subscription-based programs? Target, like, it's more than just Target now that's on the outs, because everybody else can see it too, and they're like, you better comply if you want to stay in business.
I will say I do have one confession. I did go into a Target not too long ago because I told Doc the book selection was terrible. I have to admit this. I did go into Target the other day because my old man's birthday is coming up and he is into F1 collectibles, and they sell good ones at Target. And he was like, going to Target. I ain't going to no goddamn Target. He's like, well, what if I send you the money? Will you spend my money in Target? I was like, yeah, if it's your money.
See, you ain't worried about optics though. That's why it's okay for you. You were like, I ain't care about the optics. It's his money.
I was like, well, I was gonna get a book. He was like, well, ain't the Barnes and Noble right there? I was like, yeah. He was like, well, just go after that. And he sent me the money. I was like, well, all right, I'll find your little cards, man. I'm gonna get out of here real quick.
I am a passenger princess, and when whoever I ride with, when
he was at work, I just wanted to get out the house. I was like.
He just wanted to get out, get some fresh air.
I was like, hey, I was going to run around and find some things for your birthday. It's his birthday month. Happy birthday, Diesel.
I do not want to be seen leaving outside of a Target. I tell all of those I will sit in the car. You go and do your business.
Now that World Market next to the Target, I fucking love World Market, dude.
World Market is everything.
I don't think I have a World Market in my area.
You need to find one, Doc.
Yeah. If we do, it's like on the west, and I don't.
The Asian. Well, if you go to Asian market, same thing. I was gonna say like the different types of like ramen, like real ramens, handcrafted pastas, sauces.
Just remember, it is a specialty store, so you're gonna pay a little extra, but it's worth it.
Go to the Asian market.
It's a little bougie, yeah. See, and that's why I love H Mart. I swear, anywhere I go from now on, there has to be an H Mart within like driving distance to me.
Another reason why my gym is right by an Asian market.
Oh, it's nice.
Today.
It's so nice. Fresh kimchi. Fresh kimchi gonna always hit. One time I literally didn't even wait to leave. That lady was laughing at me. I literally paid and I unwrapped it and I had my receipt around the side just eating.
I mean, honestly, that sounds like some shit I do.
Oh God,
I'm not even mad at you about that. I feel like I can completely
It smelled so good. I was just like, I'm sorry, Chokio. I need you right now. Just
shout out.
Give it to me.
Shout out to my Korean sister-in-law. I love you, girl.
Is that thing?
감사합니다.
I think there's 2 H Marts near me, and one of them actually has like the cafeteria. So
you have a cafeteria H Mart?
Yeah.
What's it like being one of the favorites?
Right. I would eat there every day.
The area up from me just got the designation of Koreatown because of like there's like 1,300 Korean businesses in that area.
Have you been to the spa yet?
I have not gone to the spa yet. I just know they're gonna scrub all the skin off my body, and I'm gonna feel like so fresh. I almost feel so fresh, but I'm not gonna want my skin exposed to the world. Because
but they're like Korean grandmas. Just like, and they thrash you with eucalyptus leaves. Like Mama Cheek, shout out Mama Cheek. They live in the Koreatown of their metro Atlanta area, and my mama loves the goddamn Korean spa.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's like, I don't even care if them old ladies scrub me down. It just
yeah,
like, you're hilarious.
From the rooter to the tutor, get in there.
Yo, and every nook and cranny, like you're spreading butter on a goddamn English muffin.
Well, you know what? That visual right there, just that's gonna live in my head for a while.
I love a good exfoliation.
Yeah.
I'm a little self-conscious because I'm a bigger girl and I have tattoos, and I don't want the Ajumas judging me. Like, you can judge me, just not when I'm in your space.
I'm gonna raise my hand. You people can't see me raise my hand. As a big tattooed bitch, you better exfoliate your skin, girl.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do. I have my own loofahs and stuff like that I do at home. But
they make tattoos. There are some tattoo products that do the expoliation of tattoos. If you're, I'll send you some links. Mad Rabbits.
Because I was gonna say, if you when the next time you go to H Mart, go into the beauty section. You probably already have one of the gloves, like the exfoliating gloves.
Oh yeah, that's exactly it.
They have like grades or degrees or whatever. So get the one that's like almost the roughest one.
Or I've been hesitant to get it because I don't want to mess up my skin.
No, I'm telling you, I
use that once a month and use a softer grits for something else.
When you get in the shower, before you even lather up your body to like get into your shower, get all completely wet.
Just submerge. Okay.
Exactly. Then use that scrubber. Scrub just get all that dead skin.
See, I've been going with kid gloves, quite literally with kid gloves.
No, get in there and scrub that body all the way down with those gloves, one on each hand, and then get your loofah, lather that up. I'm telling you, the scent of your body wash will last longer. Your skin.
Because I've been using Love Logic, and that's like one of my favorite. And also, I mean, this ain't a plug, but like it was Black women and veteran owned, and I love her products.
Not a sponsorship yet.
Not a sponsorship yet. But if you want to reach out to a sister, by all means.
I'm telling you, when I did that full body shower, like full body shower with that scrub,
I'm going to
that brush.
I'm going to get my wand after that and just vibe out and like take a 12-hour nap. I can already feel it in my bones.
I'm telling you, the way you'll just be touching your skin like Lord, I don't know why this feels so soft, right? Put that shea butter on, that cocoa butter on afterward. Your skin will look so bright and so clear and just luminous after you use one of those hand scrubs. But buy out the shelf of those hand scrubs if you need to. But get them gloves, put them on, scrub.
This is why your melanin always be popping, Doc. See, now we know your secrets. You know.
Now we know. I was like, let me write this down.
Shop, Doc, shop. The prescription. This segment of the prescription is sponsored.
Because and to be fair, when I do go to the H Mart, sometimes I do have to admit I be sleeping on the beauty side because a lot of the brightening stuff scares me. And I was like, listen. I love my skin the way it is.
It has turmeric in it. That's probably that's better for our skin, honestly.
And now I know.
Or some like koji acid or something like that. That's good for our skin.
Yeah, and I think I go for the hydrating. Like if it says aqua and hyaluronic, hyaluronic acid.
Yep.
Aqua, hyaluronic acid, or niacinamide on it. I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the way it just glides on. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of my skincare routine and I'm gonna send it to you because I think most of it I got from H Mart. So I think yours should have it too. But I'm just gonna take a picture of it so you can see it.
Okay. Yeah, because I do follow someone. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Also for any K beauty, the H Mart's very smart.
I was just about to say.
But also any like Marshalls or TJ Maxx. They be having stockpiles of things, so like you can like go stock up on a few things or like try a few smaller things and then go back and get bigger ones if you want. But there's
because more
Marshalls or TJ Maxx.
Yeah, because if it lands in Marshalls or TJ Maxx, it's probably because they've changed the label. Because that's what happened with one of mine. I was randomly in Marshalls and I saw it in there, and they've now labeled the beauty section K Beauty. It's nothing over there other than K Beauty at this point. Like everything else is gone. And I was like, oh, this is like this the label was the original label when I first started using the product, and now they've got a new one. So Marshalls, TJ Maxx, it's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I do follow someone, Golden J. I follow them on Substack, and they've been putting me on to K beauty stuff because I know I've been sleeping on it in the H Mart, but I don't know what to get. So I've been following her, trying to figure out, like, okay, I can try this and this and this. So thank y'all for reminding me to stop playing with these gloves and just going and get the.
I love the gloves, but I also love like any of the like Korean or African sponge nets. Like that just helps me like also stretch out.
Exactly.
So I always stockpile on those. So I'll like buying 3 packs, and I'll just, and to me, having used both the Korean nets and the African nets, there really isn't much of a difference. And that's why I will so easily go to, if there are ingredients in K beauty things that I've seen in maybe African skin beauty products, I'm just gonna go in and get it.
Yeah.
Because, and of course, when I asked my Korean sister-in-law, I was like, "Would you use?" She was like, "You didn't use that." And she was like, "I had these." Like, you like, okay, cool. So I think there's a lot of similarities into our beauty products. I just think that, a good ingredient is a good ingredient.
That's true, because I got plenty of masks right now chilling in my fridge.
You know what I'm saying?
People also be giving me so much flack for that. I don't care.
If you don't, I want another product I really like that is good for all skin and it's really affordable, which is why I like it, because it's affordable, is the Good Molecules brand. And they sell that at Ulta. Shout out to Ulta. Not a sponsorship, not yet. Not yet. Got speaking to existence.
Manifesting March.
One thing I love, they have this really good like kind of discoloration serum. You only use it a couple times a week, but when I had like my allergy breakouts, like under my eyes, like I look like hell.
Yeah.
And so like if I apply that well with a good serum, they have a really good hyaluronic acid serum that's just so like, it's not sticky, it's just like smooth.
Glides like right on your face.
Skin, it's just like buttery. It's like it's like water based enough, but not too watered down, like a lot of products that are like kind of highfalutin. And so we're talking wealth, health, skincare, all the things. So that's another good one I really like. But the last time I was in Ulta, there was a really pretty girl running the register. She was Black, and I was like, "What is your lip liner, lip gloss combination going on? Because I want to copy that. I don't know if it'll look as good on me as you." She's like, "This look good on everybody. It will look good on you because it looks good on all Black girls." It's like a MAC dark brown lip liner.
I just want to say, if it's brown with clear gloss on the top, that's elite for Black women.
It was a champagne gloss from Fenty.
Yes.
Oh,
I was like, go ahead and just
just go and throw it in my cart.
Just gonna pick it up.
That's how I am about Mented. Any like Mented products, because it's in the name, pigmented. And I realized, I was like, you know what? Just let me get the bundle. Let me get everything. But like
it lasts long too.
Their liquid, oh my god, their liquid mattes, it's everything. Or like you can use it as a lip liner, and they even have lip liners, but like that's going to always be like my combo. Just give me a nice liner and then like a nice nude color with a little clear gloss. Can't tell me nothing.
I mean, it's very much giving like Foxy Brown on the Il Nana cover album.
I'm surprised you said that, because they do have a lip liner that is titled Foxy Brown.
Let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about.
Foxy Brown.
Buy this shit right now. That's what I'm talking about.
It's so good. So good.
I feel like this summer, with everything that's happening, we're talking about getting back into our fitness, and I just want to be as fine as possible, as fine as the law allows in sundresses, because it's almost.
Listen, I want to be quintessential 90s fine.
Exactly. So we're doing this. I need to get a shape up because I shaved my hair again, but it's going back. I need to get a shape up. Trying to get some big bangles. Trying to get my little, like, the little sundresses that have a little bow right there. Just like, just riding down the street, blasting ghost town DJs.
Give it to them with both barrels. Hey.
If T.I.'s coming out with music after he's thoroughly bodied 50 Cent in an internet beef that no one expected. Juvenile's coming out with new music. He's got a new song.
Yes. I love how any music he plays, my knees just they literally locked in when they heard that song. I was like, what are we doing?
It's just like going back to the 99 and 2000. It's like we were all enthralled.
Yeah.
We were all enthralled.
I was like, sir, you are married. What are you out here doing?
Sir, you got grandchildrens.
That part. He did say get the AARP.
Yo, there's a clip of a podcast I was seeing of him. It was Juvenile, Manny Fresh, who just kind of looks like he could play like Kenan Thompson's great uncle or some shit. And T.I., they were doing a little podcast. I think it's Manny Fresh podcast, which is podcast with him.
That would make sense.
And they were talking about their grandchildren. I'm like, y'all got grandchildren?
I don't need to hear that podcast. I want to.
Manny Fresh was talking about he's got a grandchild that plays like all the instruments. Like he's
these are older grandkids, not like babies.
No, he's like 7 or 8. I mean, even Big Boy from Outkast had all his grandchildren. His daughter was one of the first kids on Celebrity Sweet 16.
Okay, I do listen to this podcast now because the nostalgia.
They have children all enough. But yeah, dude, it's very strange. But they're all come out. That T.I. record's gonna be a fucking pop.
T.I. cut them locks off, tipped that hat back to the side, and was like, "Okay."
He got back to his roots. He went right back to his roots. Because that's a banger.
After that, I just started playing Rubber Band Man.
Yes.
And since we back in the Middle East,
worked out to that.
It makes sense.
That track is fire. I was with my 10-pound kettlebell, like I ain't know how to act. But I felt it when I was done.
Let them know. Yeah. Because that King record that he put out that one summer, we played that record for about 2 years straight when King came out.
Listen, he had the streets hot with
it's
that
same
one.
vibes. Same vibes. Yeah. So I'm excited. The summer is back. We're back on our element. Gonna be dancing. So do your knee flexibility exercises.
Yeah, don't forget your yoga. Get your yoga, get your hip flexors.
Doc already giving me a list of flexibility and mobility exercises. I'm also looking into some mobility and flexibility exercises at the place where they do like the pole dancing classes.
I would love to take a pole dancing class.
Well, the reason I got back into the gym was 2 reasons. One, because I was like, I need to have better upper body strength for this pole dancing class, and I didn't want to be winded at Cowboy Carter. So
that's a good.
I did that. Have I been back to that pole dancing class, even though my upper body strength is elite now? No, but I want to go back.
You definitely should go back. I follow a lot of like aerial performers and pole dancers, and it looks like so much fun.
Yeah, the core strength for me though is what really, and that's one thing I'm trying to focus on now is like my core strength, because my lower back doesn't hurt as much, which is great because my largest muscle group, my ass is just huge. It's so large.
Carrying that wagon.
I'm dragging. Fuck, man. So I want to also just wear, and I always have very flexible hips, but that the mobility flexibility classes that I've seen they look really fun, and I know they're like $20 a class. So
that does sound like fun.
I do my flexibility stuff at home. Like, warm up people too. Warm up and cool down after your workouts. We're too old to not be warming up.
Yeah.
If you're over 30, warm up.
Honestly, you just need to warm up, period. No matter what your age
warm
group
up,
is,
period.
Please.
If you're over 25, warm up and moisturize morning and night and wear sunscreen.
Yeah.
And don't forget your cool down. And make it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even when I do my yoga, I still warm up. I don't just go and start getting into, the hovering table and trees side plank. Hell no. You got to warm up first.
That's what
so that way I can keep doing. Listen, so that way I can continue to do it. I want to be ready for when I get to these pole classes and these aerial classes. You're gonna have me out here and have something spaz, and then I'm on the news.
Right, a woman split. at pole
She thought she had it.
More at 11. Ticket to Pound Town. Local woman splits clit on pole. More at 11. No one wants that. Actually, I do want that headline. And actually,
not for myself, for someone else.
Hey,
I don't want that for me.
No one wants to split.
I would have to write about it, and that I don't want to relive that trauma.
So is that like a horror erotica, or like
that? Definitely sounds like it would be horror erotica.
Jot that idea down because you might be onto something.
No,
you might be onto something. Jot that down. There's some sick fucks into that shit.
I said I would do something strange for some change, so that's like one step before OnlyFans. So let me go ahead and write it down.
Also, I've been reading that like the GLP-1s like curb sexual desire. I'd rather be fat and horny.
Thank you.
To be fair, I'm gonna look
the way I work. You not finna take that from me. You not finna take that from me. I pay way too much for my extracurricular activities. I'm damned. Y'all can have it. Listen, I survived the 90s, and I'm gonna survive this too. Because Mark,
you were a child in the 90s,
exactly, and that's why.
Listen, every teen show from the 90s to the mid 2000s,
every after school special,
had a after school special, a special episode, something.
People
about
wonder why I knew about bulimia as a kid. You know why? Because after school programs, after school shows,
that's true.
Anorexia. All kinds of stuff. No, we're not playing them games.
Okay,
and Mark Bosa out here repping BBW.
I can't follow. I can't.
He has Telegram too.
I can't.
That man is everywhere. If y'all want to follow a business plan, follow Mark Bosa. If I
followed him, I'd be following him to like a broken home.
He said he gonna get that money. He gonna get it by hook or by crook, because he got Telegram, Patreon. He got a new merch line. He got an ebook. He's got women thirsting over him on Instagram. Everywhere. This man is everywhere. He on OnlyFans.
This is why you just say no.
No. In this economy, I'm not saying no.
I'm gonna
say yes. Him and Billy Yandere, they tag teaming me every weekend.
Hey, there's nothing better than a trip to Paris.
Listen, if I could, I would.
Speaking of this, Journal of Sexual Medicine, July 2025, according to the Obesity Medicine Association, we know what obesity is. It's small number of drugs, blah, blah, blah. Up to 50% of patients experience gastrointestinal distress, a common side effect while taking these medications. Other side effects include tachycardia, antibody medicated angioedema, anaphylaxis, irritation at the injection site, and hypoglycemia. However, very little is known regarding sexual dysfunction as a side effect of GLP-1 agonists. The following case report discussed the potential negative impact on sexual function of these widely prescribed anti-diabetic weight loss medications, and also discusses a proposed mechanism of actions of GLP-1 on sexual function. So it can, but it's like I was like, the side effects will work sometimes. So it says the effect of obesity on dysfunction is multifactorial. I've never not been horny, so I don't know what that means.
Y'all, the side effects can't be worse for me to take it. No, we're not doing this. Let me be fat and happy. Y'all just gonna have to live.
Here's one of the case reports on this study, which I find interesting. A 71-year-old female with a medical history of hypertension, hypolipidemia, osteoarthritis, sciatica, and depression presented to the Sex Medicine Center for complaints of acute changes in arousal and orgasm. Her stated goal was to, quote, wake up the clitoris.
Well, damn, she knew what she wanted. She said to wake up the clitoris.
It's quote unquote. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it because this is gonna be in the carousel for this. It's gonna be in the clip for this.
I need that on a wristband. Like,
I'm gonna send. I mean, it's in here. I wouldn't read the science to you.
Wake up the clitoris.
It's a direct quote in this case. I love
science, it's
man.
me. Hello.
I love that millennials are writing this shit now. We'll write any fucking thing.
We really will.
You can tell some millennial brothers like this granny said she went to wake her clitoris up. The old folks home must be lit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what they said. The old folks homes are like the new swingers establishment.
They can't get pregnant.
They're busting it wide.
Be spreading crabs and shit.
They do be swapping STIs.
Yo,
that's not even me trying to be funny.
Hey, Grandpa, what's wrong? What's on your lip? Oh, you don't want to know. Oh,
why are you scratching?
There's an episode of 911 where they had to come get this old man from that episode, and he was like, "Oh," they showed him his rash, and his kids were like, "I can't believe you." So they ended up making like this wide announcement to everybody in the sitting room, like, if anybody has been with this man, please stand up and come with us.
It's like half the bitches and some of the dudes
stood up, and they were like, "Yo, what?"
They've been having some bisexual awakenings in their 70s and 80s. Shit, like, look, God bless them. It still worked.
Yeah.
At least Medicaid paid for Viagra anyway.
Don't even get me started. The amount of money that goes to waste on men's penises really just makes me angry. Mm-hmm. There should not be more studies done on how to fix erectile dysfunction than there is on menstrual cycles.
Or to not keep letting us die on the birthing table.
That part. I'm sick of it.
Fucking experiments. Anyway, I will drop this. This study is fat. I'm going to keep reading it.
I do want to know more about this study.
We have to add this to the docket.
I'm very curious.
It's fucking hilarious. I'm going to drop it in our Discord.
I'm still that awaken the clitoris. The clitoris is online. Awaken the clitoris. I love it.
I'm gonna take a screenshot because y'all think
I'm gonna start saying that for now.
Doc is like, you know, Trish, you ain't gonna lie like this for listens. I wish I was, babe.
So what did you do over the weekend, Whips? Oh, you know, I just no.
She's like, I know you're not lying because why would you?
What did you do this weekend, Whips? I learned a new phrase.
Wake up!
I'm telling you,
the clitoris.
When you read some of these scientific journals, especially the ones on sex, sexuality,
those are my favorite ones to read.
Any of it, the language that they use, especially if it's a psychiatrist or psychologist, they just free with words, all of the words, everything to describe everything, and they're just like detail. Every like this is what happens when this happens. This anal fissures, all types of stuff. They just lay it all out.
May I read the next two paragraphs? That's
okay.
Okay, so her stated goal was to, quote, wake up the clitoris, unquote. Approximately 5 months prior to presenting to the Sex Medicine Center, the patient was evaluated in a weight management clinic and was started on a liraglutide subcutaneous injection. Thank you to my Hear Me Out Noah Wiley for years of saying this shit out loud. Within 2 weeks of initiating the medication, she noticed a change in her sexual function, specifically anorgasmia. Am I saying that right? Anorgasmia?
Anorgasmia, yeah.
Yeah. After 2 months, the patient then switched to semaglutide weekly injections due to a liraglutide-induced nausea. Her anorgasmia persisted while on semaglutide. A complete biopsychosocial relationship intake and sexual history was performed in the Sexual Medical Center. The sexual history noted issues with arousal and orgasm that began suddenly, quote unquote, 5 months ago. Prior to this, she was having, quote, the best sex of her life, unquote, after discovering clitoral orgasms for the first time. God bless. The God bless.
For the first time?
Okay, so prior to this, she was having, quote, the best sex of her life, unquote, after discovering clitoral orgasm for the first time. She describes the change in her orgasm as though the, quote, clitoris went to sleep all of a sudden, unquote, approximately 5 months ago. She did not feel sensation to the clitoris. The only thing that initially changed was she went through a workout. She went through a workup. They adjusted her medicine. The patient was in a long-term monogamous relationship with her husband, the same male partner, 72 for 39 years. God bless him. And he been messing with her this long, and she didn't know what clitoral orgasming was. She needed a divorce. Fuck that man.
That's not surprising, to be honest, that she's 75 and hasn't experienced it. Because there's plenty, again, in a lot of these journals, you'll find like the ratio of women that have had, whether it's vaginal or clitoral orgasms, they're the point in which they began having sex and not knowing that an orgasm was a thing that could happen, to the point where they found out there's other ways of having it happen, is the numbers are like, the numbers are literally sad. The numbers are literally sad.
I don't want to live in a world where women are still finding out that long into life that they can't have. Oh no.
Maybe he got old and his nose got longer, and you finally just like.
No, because they don't talk about it. They just didn't talk about it.
They might have a DJ Khaled type husband.
Oh Jesus!
Just
cut it off.
But what makes you like they? But what makes you think after all this time, if you're gonna be so staunch about it, like, oh, now I want to eat your pussy? Like,
well, who said men are weird? The one that did it.
Well, that's true. But so this is the last paragraph after the same male partner, age 72 for 39 years. There was no history of infidelity or separation in her relationship. He had not had any change in his sexual function. The patient denied any external contributing factors to her issues, including children, work, parents, religion or culture, or finances.
You know what? Y'all expect women to risk life and limb to give y'all children, and y'all can't even give us an orgasm. Go to hell.
Go to hell. I can see why Love Sense toys cost so much. Shout out. Not a sponsorship yet. Not yet. I can see why them shits are so expensive.
And I happily pay for each and every one. Everyone.
The sun's out. I need to charge my crystal.
Sun's out, wands out.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
When's the equinox?
Isn't that today?
Oh, yesterday.
Well, when's
how are you late on that? I thought you were a crystal girly.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
I'm like a non-practicing Jew. I'm like a non-practicing witch. I'm very laissez-faire. I just let the universe happen to me. Let the universe happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I know my chart and everything.
I don't know my chart. I don't know my chart. I don't know any of it.
I have enough anxiety. I leave it up to the stars because I can't read them. You know what I'm saying? I just know.
I don't know. I need somebody to read my tarot cards or something. Tell me what's going on.
I would start with your star chart. The cards do lie.
I mean, I know my horoscope, but that's it. I don't know about the rising.
Your rising sign is actually your actual sign.
Don't make me lie, because I don't know.
So apparently I'm like a Virgo or some shit, but my sun sign is Gemini, and then my moon is like another Gemini. I'm like Kendrick Lamar. It's like a double Gemini.
Yeah, I have no idea what any of that means.
Yeah, so do your star chart. There's some places that'll do it for. I thought more weights are being delivered. I kind of went overboard. Yeah, damn it! I'm gonna have to charge it tonight. Maybe it's beautiful outside today.
I went outside today. It was gorgeous.
And it's been up and down. We'll go circle this back to the weather and fuck it. Fuck the groundhog. But it was like it snowed here in February. Then it was 90 degrees last weekend. Then this last week it was like 30 degrees again. I know some of the eastern seaboard got snow again this last week. Only for it to be 90 degrees the next day. This weather is sponsored by climate change. We told y'all. We told y'all.
And y'all ain't listen. Y'all thought y'all knew better.
According to the EPA, don't none of that exist. It's not real.
Well,
Well, you take scientists out of science.
And you fill it with pedophiles and men who openly admit to snorting heroin off of bathroom stalls. And Marco Rubio. Fuck Marco Rubio.
Yeah. That's just it though. Nobody wants to fuck Marco Rubio.
Can we trade Marco Rubio for Elian Gonzalez?
No, because Elian's MAGA deep.
Ooh. Oh no! Ooh. Is he really?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, I don't know why.
That's a terrible affliction.
That's not surprising. There's a lot of conservatives in the Latinx community.
Oh, that's
particularly any that fight that are against communism. There's a lot of conservative GOP Republicans and especially elder Latinx communities. So that's one thing. Sad. And because the family narrative is like, oh, you honor whatever your parents or your your elders believe, the younger folks will vote like that. Our generation is the first ones that didn't really do that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why you saw so many like Gen Z Latinos like, I vote for Donald Trump, and now they mad.
Mm-hmm.
You were just shaking maracas for this motherfucker 18 months ago.
Keep that same energy as he deports your ass.
Yeah, you ain't shaking the maracas. The fact that they named the shit Alligator Alcatraz, and then they sold merch saying Alligator Alcatraz is what pisses me off the most.
Mm-hmm. But again, not surprising because they used to eat us. They used to feed us to alligators. They used to use
not the Latinos, but yeah,
they used to use our babies as bait. Mm-hmm. They used our hair to fill up cushions. They collected our bones for jewelry. None of what they're doing right now surprises me in the least bit because
it's historically accurate.
We have yet to hold a single individual or its family accountable for what happened during slavery and during the Civil War. We just let it all slide right on by. This is what happens when you let things just go. When you don't hold people accountable for what has happened.
Their own Nuremberg trials, this shit wouldn't have happened. It might have happened, but if America had a Nuremberg trials for Jefferson Davis and them,
if they didn't pull the biggest snow job, con job with the best PR team possible, America would not be the safest place, quote unquote, in the world.
America
we will not
is
be
a
labeled
third
as
world
one of the
country.
Safest places in the world.
America is a third world country with a Gucci belt bought off After Pay.
God, that's it.
We owe everybody money. How you gonna borrow a French fry? Are you gonna pay a French fry back, America?
I say that line. I say that whole scene. Like so once good. A week. Once a week, I just break into that whole scene.
It's paraphrased.
Because he was like, I didn't used to speak like that until Riley came into my class. And then
I need help.
We are so unserious. Oh my god.
And my first thought was like, wow, he just said the N-word, like, how's it gonna borrow a fry? Is you gonna pay?
That was a valid crash out. It really was. That man, that was valid.
Oh man.
Oh gosh.
What was that guy? What's that actor's name? I know he's passed, but
Willard. Is it Willard?
Well, Willard Fillmore was Millard Fillmore was the president, not Willard.
Mm-hmm.
Willard Fillmore? I don't think it's Fillmore. No, it's Millard Fillmore. Internet, I knew that. Actor. Fred Willard.
Fred Willard. There we go.
Yeah.
Because he was Phil Dunphy's dad on Modern Family, and it worked.
Which is good casting.
Yeah, like the two of them, perfect father-son.
I can see both of them having crushes on Black women.
Well, they did like strong women.
Yeah.
Even though that's honestly a stereotype I would like to do away with. That would be the one time where it would be
I've been trying to live soft life for the last several.
As you should.
This economy is just fucked.
I want to be more whimsical and wild. Like, quite literally.
I need a 401k for that.
See, I already moved.
I need reoccurring direct deposits for that.
Well, get that OnlyFans going.
I'm trying to tell you, man, Trisha Cheeks with them cheeks out, you know, crotchless
draws.
All the whole shebang bang.
Shebang bang.
I'm just gonna get shiesties.
Oh, yep.
Just get shiesties.
Wait, okay, I have to send you. There's a crochet artist, and she's made like a shiesty, but it's a crop top.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the top of the shiesty is like the most iconic black hairstyle. So it'll be like a bump and curl, or like look like a roller set.
You know what?
So I'm gonna send it to you because
you know, it'd be cute.
I don't know how she does it, but it's
a
cute.
shiesty that was like Highland cow horns, but with Bantu knots.
Oh God! Yeah,
I just thought of that. I'm gonna write that down.
That spot.
Please write it down,
and then I'll send you that lady.
Because the mass talk novella I'll write at some point could just be like, you know, grabbing the bull by the horns and then just me pegging some bull in Scotland. Actually,
yeah.
Right there. Did you just lick the pen too?
She did. She really went into it.
I'm a journalist.
Yes.
That's the way it is. You guys.
Piggy by the horns. Just
would be good.
I would pay.
I have some MMF ideas. So I mean, like,
hey.
Where's my goddamn notebook?
Listen, we're gonna brainstorm.
Might actually record that. Billy might actually record that for you. To be honest.
Yeah. There's only so much. I can only be so aroused.
He works hard. Man.
He really does.
Hard.
I love when he takes breaks because I know he is one of the hardest working people I know.
He's the hardest working people in Men Who Moan right now. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Men Who Moan. He gets the award every year. Male Man Moaner of the Year.
What a fucking superstar.
Like, even during the weekday, I just go back and listen to all his older stuff. I'm like, you, sir, I don't speak highly of men at all, but he has me making an exception. Like, sir, I didn't know how hot being consistent and knowing consent could be. It's like, I salute you.
The only one I speak highly of is the one I wouldn't. Suddenly, you know, sometimes I want to shake him like a Polaroid picture, but it's just because he's silly. It's not that he's bad. He's just, he's like, I'm confused. How are you confused, brother? Pick a struggle. You're either confused or you don't know what I'm talking about. Because you just explained to me what I just said. So you don't want to understand, or you do understand, and you don't want to admit you understand. I'm like, listen, man.
Yeah, we all know what the next step is.
Just let me see your face. Be quiet. You just it's best if I put on your face now. What are we reading? What are we reading here this week?
Excerpts from your next MMMF.
I got a couple of books this week. I got the new Kennedy Ryan novella that's like 270 pages close up.
Ooh. I love her novella is like basically anybody else's novel.
Yeah, it's like she did. I did read the first of what will inevitably be a trilogy. I was telling Doc about this. Where is it? The Wicked by Rebecca John P. It's like a I got it from the Book of the Month Club. Shout out Book of the Month. Not a sponsorship yet. But it's gonna it's called The Wicked, and it's like a mobster, black FMC. She worked. It's like an Ocean's 11 mobster movie, and lots of entanglements. Lots of entanglements. Like, I was like, is this how it's gonna end? This better. I was texting Doug like, this better not end like this. And I was like, I was about to get mad, so I looked up it's a trilogy. I'm like, phew.
Yeah.
I can't, with all the trigger warnings and the, sexual themes and shit, I needed all of the I needed more than one book. It was very good.
I'm surprised, honestly, that Book of the Month had that one.
Book of the Month really been coming out with some hits, man.
Yeah, because they typically stay in like the literary fiction, romance, play it kind of safe, thrillery section. So when you told me that they had it, I was like,
okay. You know, in the last 18 months, maybe 3 years since I've been on and off it, when they started putting on more of those Allie Hazelwood books,
yeah,
they started to kind of get more in the salacious realm, which is fine with me because I love well-written smut. But you know, I've gotten a couple of Kennedy Ryan books off of Book of the Month. I got A Fate, Inked in Blood, and A Curse Carved in Bone by Danielle Jensen. Those are kind of spicy. Butcher and Blackbird and its sequel were on Book of the Month.
Oh yeah, they were.
Yeah. Oh, one book I really want to read this summer if I go to a beach or something is How to Marry Keanu Reeves in 10 Days.
Oh my gosh, that sounds good.
That was also on Book of the Month Club, and it's got a black FMC.
Yeah.
I really want to read that.
There's a lot of things I really want to get into. So, and I also want to read, I just got A Girl Like Her by Talia Hibbert, which is one of my favorite authors. No one writes quirky plus size black girls like her. I just feel seen. Well, Kimberly Lemming, but I just feel seen. But I'm probably gonna read Kin next because I got that from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or The Exes, which I also got from Book of the Month Club. I was very surprised that one was on there as well.
They really came through.
They're diversifying their bonds because they don't really have a choice.
I mean, they've obviously been called out quite a few times. So to build up that catalog of people first saying yes to wanting to be in there and not be like the only one. But I think them doing, I don't think they did the whole trilogy of the Skyland series with Kennedy Ryan, but I think they did the first 2 books. So when they started to do, or maybe they did all 3, I don't remember, but getting somebody as established as her to stay with them to do the full series of a book is enough for some Black authors or authors of color of any kind to be like, oh, okay, they really do mean that they want us there.
Yeah. Like we're not an afterthought, and that's important.
Like, but and I think what hits strangely with publishing, and Lips, you can honestly speak to this if you want to, but Black people read anything and everything. Yes, we do want representation, but for our whole lives, we've been reading quote unquote white books. We've been reading the white classics. We've been reading those books. So it shouldn't be so far-fetched or far out of the realm of, yes, white people can read these too, or Asian people or Latinx people can read these too. It shouldn't be so far outside of the realm of thinking that you must have a character that is of a particular race or ethnicity in order for you to relate to the book, because we've been made to relate to these books our whole lives.
It's difficult because they're used to being the default, and they will constantly struggle with that because that is the first barrier that they have to break through when it comes to empathy. And that's why a lot of people like reading. Like, you want to be able to escape, but at the same time, it does give you a lens into someone else's life. And you have to take off the rose-colored glasses when it comes to reading books by other people that are not like you. And when you do, and you put such emphasis on them to where the character has to be quote unquote perfect, that makes for a boring story. Like, where's the tension? Where's the character arc? Where's the growth? Why did they become like a raging feminist? Why is he such a manic pixie dream boy? Like, you lose all that because you want that character to be perfect, because it forces you to have to acknowledge why you're uncomfortable with this being like a normal character.
I have 2 questions. One, can a manic pixie dream boy fuck? Because I haven't come across one. 2, Whips, if you could like pick up a retelling of a story told from the lens of like another character in that story, like a book Doc and I were talking about was Lady Tremaine. It was just came out, which is she's like Cinderella's stepmother or some shit.
Yep. Cinderella's stepmother.
So that was a book that I picked up here recently. But like, have you ever thought about that? It's like a retelling of a story that you could tell from someone else's lens. Like, if it's like Rosalind from Romeo and Juliet, or
I honestly
actually like
101 Dalmatians. I would love to tell Cruella de Vil's story.
Yeah, just like as the prequel, or just as she's like trying to catch these puppies.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I haven't thought about that. The
I'm
prequel
gonna tell
would
you
be
this.
how she got to where she is. So
yeah, that's what I would want to know.
I want to know how she got there, because they're quick to say women are this, that, and the third, but how did she get that way?
Yeah.
Because behind every quote unquote crazy lady is a society that made her that way. So
because Glenn Close's Cruella, like if you write it from the perspective of Glenn Close's Cruella de Vil, I want to know what threw that lady off the edge, because she was like ready to mow them dogs down in the street.
I loved Ursula from Ariel, so those would probably be my two picks. The Cruella de Vil or Ursula. And I know people are like, oh, well, they've been done to death. You know what? That's why it's called a retelling. That's why it's called a retelling.
Exactly.
Go find your own.
I like that.
Mind your business.
That's a good question. But I'll say I just finished If I Ruled the World by Amy Dubois Burnett. And Trisha and I have been talking about this book for a while because it was making me so angry. It's really good. It's about it's set in the 90s, so I think it takes you from like 96 to like the early 2000s, and it's this young woman who wants to be a editor-in-chief of a magazine, but she gets caught up with her parents' best friend, married man, and
he threatens to ruin her.
Listen, Whips, when I tell you the way I was like stand up every 2 seconds after she ended the relationship with this man. He tries to ruin her life. She ends up at this, it's the 90s, so clearly it's the magazine she's at is not in, what did they call this back then? Urban. Wasn't an urban magazine. One of those straightforward white woman style magazines. Only person of color on the staff. The moment she straightened her hair, they all loved her. And then even then, when she got the promotion, I'm like, girl, this isn't for you. This place is not for you. You need to leave. Why haven't you left yet? She calls the lady she meets that is the head of a black magazine, finally talks to her. This lady pissed me off even more because that man called that lady. I was like, look, I'm going to need you to grow a pair. I was like, I'm going to need you to grow a pair. You are from Harlem. I don't care that your daddy Irish. I don't care. You are from Harlem. And you grew up around the way. Use your words.
Wait, she had like. So this is why I haven't read the book yet.
That's why sometimes culture I'm gonna pick it up. Yeah,
I'm gonna please do, because it is actually really good. But she was, I was like, girl,
the author had you going.
She had a black mama and was like,
this book had you going through it.
First of all, and then her boyfriend her new boyfriend was the worst man, because he was very much you're my trophy, and she's his trophy because she is mixed and she doesn't look like everybody else, and he's this black man trying to make his way up the law ladder in his office. And I'm like, you just innocent stuff, and I need you to get out of all of it, because on the other side is where you succeed. I want you there. I don't want this all of this for you.
That part.
So I was
the worst kind of waste man, I tell you.
Yo,
stressing me out.
But I could hear it in your voice. I love when an author takes you through it like that, though.
When Doc is bothered, I'm bothered, and it should, because she can handle her own shit. She's my bodyguard person.
Listen,
but if she's bothered, I'm more bothered as an empath,
because the way that something's wrong and I need to tell somebody something's wrong. The moment I will say I need to speak with you, every single time everybody's like, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? What happened?
Yeah.
What I don't like it.
Who we fighting?
We ride at dawn.
You taking 12 steps to get to.
I got
to 2.
my machete.
We can get to 2 like right now. We can get there. We can get there. But I need you to listen to me
Sharpen your machetes.
But if you ain't listening to me with your listening ears,
active,
we have a problem, and now we need to talk. This ain't gonna be no thing that spirals for longer. And the next thing you know, you say, "Well, why didn't you tell me?"
Because what people are understanding is
I thought I told you.
I thought I told you that we wouldn't stop.
I was right there when I said it because I heard me say it. Clearly, you ain't hear me say it.
I know you heard me.
So that's why she was stressing me out, because I'm like, if I could jump into this book, take over her body for at least 20 minutes, her life would be solved. Her problems would have been gone. That man would never have spoken to her again. That man would never show face in the industry again.
It would have been a novel.
Yes, it would have, because then she would have still made her way to editor-in-chief of this magazine that she wanted to be at, but she wouldn't have been messing around with, like, looking around and trying to see who's behind her back, seeing if that man talking trash about her. Because you know what I'm going to tell everybody? Oh, yeah, that man right there, he done harassed so many women. That man right there.
So he Tommy Mottola her.
You would have been a girl's girl, and I love that.
And his whole mess out. Full page at page 6 if I need to. Let it all shots ring out, because you are not about to mess with my life for years on end, to the point where I make myself look like a frumpa-dump.
Not a frumpa-dump.
Nobody looks at me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No,
we don't do
frumpa-dumps.
I am very happy about my upcoming read in comparison to this one, because this one sounds stressful.
What are you reading?
I just bought the newest book by an indie author. Her name is Sharika Elliott, and it's called Real. I love like emotional like stories, and this one is sweet. I don't think it's going to be a slow burn, but it is like the friends and lovers trope. Basically, the main female character, she finally leaves her deadbeat boyfriend. Again, typical wasteman behavior. She leaves him and she starts dating her best friend. And it tells the story, like I from what I gather, it tells their story of their relationship, because they do start. I think that's how the book starts. Like she leaves her boyfriend like pretty early in the story, and then it shows you their relationship as it grows, and it goes through many different challenges, which I love. I love sweet, soft stories, because I want more Black women to be allowed to be in soft, sweet spaces. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one, because this one, the one you talking about, stressed me out.
But I didn't even. I started after I finished that. I was like, I need to. There's one book that I need to finish, and Trisha and I have been talking about. It's called Witch Queen Rising, about New Orleans witches. It's got shifters, werewolves, all kinds of stuff in it. It's really good, and I'm pretty sure it's a duology. But at the part that I'm at, she's finding out that the magic well that everyone pulls all of their powers from, as far as the witches goes, is not doing well. And there are people that her mother covered up like a bunch of sick witches. And when everybody got better, she was just like, oh, we don't even need to talk about it. But the power of the new Primer Supreme, the power of the new Primer Supreme wasn't even supposed to go to her. It was supposed to go to somebody in another house. But because she is a siphon, one of the most powerful types of witches, it went to her. Yeah. So now she's got to figure out.
Fuck, dude.
That's why the world.
I'm excited about that.
And like I said, I've been like begging for a adult witchy New Orleans setting book, because I've read like 4 or 5 that are YA, which is fine. Like I like those too, but there's like a stoppage level of like what can be done in a YA, and I'm not talking like smutty, but just as far as like language and growth of the character. And in these books, this main character Fanny, she is so flawed. But flawed in like the best way possible, and her sister is stuck in like her mother's shoes, and it's like it's so good. She did such a good job with this book. It's called Witch Queen Rising by Savannah Stevens. But once I finish that one, then I'm back into like tragic horror mess, because I want to read Where the Wildflowers Grow. And this one is also kind of a strange plot, because this lady's on a prison transport bus, and there's an accident, and everybody in the bus dies except for her. So instead of going to be transported and walking, like, hey, the bus flipped over, I'm the only one that survived, let me walk myself into jail. Nobody knows the bus flipped over, and everybody thinks everybody on the bus died. So,
okay.
Yeah, so she goes and tries to live a new life, but obviously she can't tell anybody who she is or where she's from because she's technically a fugitive.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So it feels very like Nicholas Sparksy, but black. So
I am
drop the title. What's the title and the author again?
It is Where the Wildflowers Grow by Tara Shelton Harris.
I feel like I've seen that title before somewhere. This Doc Dub's book report is sponsored by somewhere where you can get your books that's not Amazon.
Exactly. Indie books only. Indie
I was just going to say bookshop.org.
Bookshop.org.
That's where you go.
That's a good one. Thank you.
And it has really pretty sprayed edges too. It's like, wow,
they are getting their sprayed edges. And like even just going directly to that author's page, especially for indie authors, as Whips mentioned, a lot of them have like their direct seller stuff on their social account. So if you find someone who's writing you love, go follow them first of all. Amplify their
follow them and visit their websites. I know it sounds like a pain, but honestly, you get so much more bang for your buck.
Yeah,
the newsletters are lit. They do send you like really nice thank you gifts if you're into like personalized notes. And nowadays, a lot of indie authors do the blind date with the book. Jessica Cage is notorious for this. If you read any of Jessica Cage's work, she's great. You just never know. But there's so many things like their Patreons and all of that stuff. If you have Patreon, a lot of indie authors are over there.
Yeah,
tons of stuff. Like y'all just don't know. So support indie authors.
Yeah.
Amazon gonna make their money. And honestly, spoiler alert, Amazon don't even make that much money from indie publishing, but they do it anyway because they want to make sure that they choke out the market.
Not to mention, it's like another place where it's getting hard to navigate AI slop from everything else.
Yeah.
Look, and also don't just because you can't tell, don't just call anyone's work AI because that's fucked up too. Your presumptions
years on
your presumptions stories. On some of these folks' work is going to cloud people's judgment because the internet is easy to react but very hard to correct. People don't correct themselves as much as on the internet as they do trying, this bitch is lying. So don't let bitches lie, but don't lie, bitches.
I love that wordplay.
You feel me? That's why the Oxford comma is important. If you know what that is, you understand how that phrase went. You feel me? Right. What else?
But
also, if you guys are going to follow, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to Lunch at the Unfriendly Black Hotties Table Podcast. We're on all your platforms. We're on the gram at WBQC_, along with our affiliate. We're the affiliate. They're kind of the mothership. At Black Congressional Caucus on Instagram and on Blue Sky. And we're on Substack, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the places where you can listen to our mellifluous, melanated voices, as it were.
And get loud about merch. We're going to get on merch, but
Yeah, do you guys want stickers? Do you guys want shirts? Do you want hats? Do you want draws? Do you want collars? Do you want collars for your dogs?
I am all the way here for boxers.
Or do you want collars for your man?
Ooh.
Let me know.
Hey.
Send your merch ideas. And we're going to have some really fun interactive things on the Instagram coming up. And then, we were just kind of getting to this episode to kind of warm ourselves up. But episode 2, which she said we were going to start previewing at the end of these. Be one of the good ones. Etiquette and ethics as a consumer, patron or supporter of audio erotica, and is it sex work? That's going to be a deep one.
I'm really excited about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna do this. I'd say whatever we want, but we're gonna try and do every 2 weeks, have a new episode every other week. But we're gonna do this as we want, so it's gonna be consistent. We promise that.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else, friends?
Don't forget to stretch.
Yes.
Don't forget to stretch. But don't get stretched out unless you want to.
That's what you're into.
And if you're gonna get
11
stretched,
o'clock news.
Yeah, if you're gonna get stretched out, use lube.
Mm-hmm.
And don't end up on the 11 o'clock news.
Yeah. Or in a Applebee's bathroom. Without it.
That is never not going to be funny, because why?
No. You know what I'm saying? The boy is a sleep paralysis demon. I can't imagine getting wet because he makes me stay still. Like, I can't even. It's ghastly. Anyway, all hearts and minds clear, friends. It's good to see you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
As always.
Good to see you too.
All right. For Whips and Doc Dubs, make sure you wrote down all those prescriptions. I'm Trisha Cheeks. Thanks for joining us. We're glad to be back, and stay tuned because we've got a lot of fun shit ahead. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.